guys, welcome back to Sagmoondiva Tarot, where I do readings for celebrities that have passed on and celebrities of yesteryear. So I am going to be doing a reading on the late great king of pop, Michael Jackson. Michael was born August the 29th, 1958, and he unfortunately passed on June 25th, 2009. It still does not feel like it's been that long. Okay, his death impacted so many people in this world, but his legacy is and will always live on. It's so funny. Right before this reading, I was singing it just out of nowhere. I just been singing "You Are Not Alone," and I feel like with Michael, that's a message, excuse me, that he wants to pass on, is that you are not alone. Like, I'm still with you. I'm with you through music. For those that he's touched all over the world, and including his family, I do feel like there could be somebody, and particularly a family member, that is still taking his death pretty hard. And they have a reminder. I feel like they listen to this song as a reminder that, like, even though he's gone in body, he's still with them in spirit. Whew, I'm gonna try to get through this without crying. Okay, so dear God, give me the most important messages when it comes to Michael Jackson. Give me the most important messages when it comes to Michael Jackson. Oh, the first thing that just came out is perfectionist. Okay, we all know that Michael Jackson was like a hard worker, and looking at his birth chart, I am not surprised, guys. His sun was in Virgo, his moon was in Pisces. I do feel like for him that it kind of explains, like, he had that childlike mindset, that Peter Pan sort of syndrome there. And he has Mercury and Venus and Leo. So he was somebody that was definitely stubborn, allegedly and stereotypically. Leos can be very stubborn, but they can also stereotypically be workhorses. Like, they will work. I put them in the same category as Capricorns, people that work a lot. He also had his ascendant in Pisces as well. So he was a very emotional person. And with the Mars and Taurus mixed with that Venus and Mercury and Leo, y'all, he did not play when it come to work. It does not matter how many hours out of a day. If he said, I need to perfect my freaking moonwalk, okay, I'm going to perfect my moonwalk. And before I get into it, just a little thing that I've learned as I was looking at his information, because I'm getting ready to do a reading on Prince as well. Guys, definitely subscribe. Turn on those notification bells, okay, because we're going to get rocking over here. We're going to have consistency here with these videos, just like my other channel, Celebrity Tarot Readings. But Prince also has the same moon, I believe, in Pisces. If I'm incorrect, let me know. All right, let me shut up. So, Ace of Pentacles, okay? Opportunity, prosperity, and new ventures, okay? So this is somebody that I feel like for him, there was like some new opportunities. First thing that's coming to mind is his final show, that This Is It. Like, those were the opportunities that were forwarded to him. I do believe, had he still been here, that opportunity with the This Is It would have led to other things, okay? You also have here the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, all right? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse has to do with being uninspired or not having motivation. It's something around money. I feel like he may have had to work a lot towards the end. If I'm not mistaken, he had to work a lot towards the end of his career due to money. Okay, due to money. It's money, lack thereof, or so much money was going out. This was something that he was counting on for some type of financial stability. You also have the Two of Wands in a reverse here, okay? See, this comes as a result of a person having like a fear of change. I feel like with Michael, he may have wanted a new team, or he may have wanted to do something different, but he couldn't. He felt strain. He felt some type of strain, or my eyes are burning, and from this incense. So I don't know, y'all. I think that Michael didn't like people to smoke. He didn't like people to smoke. He didn't like people smoking around him. I feel like he was adamant about, do not smoke around me. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it's like, do not smoke around me, okay? Please, thank you, put it out. Okay, two of wands in the reverse. Okay, this is somebody that has a fear of change, somebody that's playing it safe. I do feel like for him, he had a fear of change in some areas of his life and he was playing it safe. But I feel like it has to do with some people that he may have had some connections with business wise, and he maybe wanted to get away, wanted to free himself from it, but he did it because of the familiarity with these people or the loyalty he had to these people. All right, you also have here the Emperor, okay? Wow. First of all, he's coming out as the Emperor, okay? He was somebody that was very structured. He was somebody that was very ambitious. Again, an authority figure. And the first thing that I keep going back to is how I feel that even though Michael came off very meek and mild, when it came to his business, or certain things that he don't want you to cross, like he doesn't want you to do, he is very vocal about that. I feel like him and Prince, in some way, shape, or form, they had that same type of way with them, okay? It's like, these are my rules, okay, that you have to follow, you know, when it comes to me. And I notice that I keep speaking about the both of them together, so they may be together in spirit, okay? I'm just saying. Okay, also that could be indicative of, could be indicative of his father as well. He was such a strong authority figure. That's what it is. That's what it is. He wanted to do things differently, but he didn't want to disappoint his father, allegedly. So he had a fear of change due to his upbringing, allegedly. That's where that comes from. His daddy was a, how did you say it, micromanager, somebody all over your shoulder. I want you to do this, I want you to do that type of energy. And so he never wanted to disappoint. You cannot make this up. You never wanted to disappoint. See, he's the type of person, he never wanted his work to end up stale, okay? So he always wanted to work to be different from the rest. This is why the Ace of Wands is in the reverse. Even when Michael, let me tell you something, he had a hard time resting, because even when Michael was tired, he was tired, no energy, okay? Especially towards the end of his life, no energy. May not have had the passion and may not have been as strong as it was, you know, for him, because of course, as you age, you get tired, you know, you want to take your naps, you want to do all these types of things. And I feel like with him, even when he know he needed to rest, and this is something stereotypically that some Leos have to deal with, or Leo dominant energy is, and with that Virgo being a perfectionist that he is, one of his worst things was, even though he was sleepy, he would still try to stay up as much as he can because he needed to perfect something, okay? So this turned out to be a blessing and unfortunately a curse for him. You also have here the Two of Swords in the reverse, okay? Two of Swords in the reverse has to do with somebody choosing like the lesser of two evils or stalemate. Yeah, and like I said, when there's something that he wants, even though let me tell you something. I feel like other people had suggested it to him, or they may have been afraid to suggest it to him. Hey, Michael, maybe you should take a break. Maybe you should cut back a little. But when you work in the industry and you work for powerful people, you don't want to lose your footing, okay? So you don't want to lose your footing in a place, so you just become complacent. I feel there were a lot of people around him that were complacent, and they didn't say anything because they didn't want to lose their jobs. Okay, and they didn't want to upset Michael, because again, he comes off as an emperor. He is the authority figure. Everybody else listens to him. What he says goes. Allegedly. It's like, you work for me, you know, not in a nasty way, but at the end of the day, they have to understand you all work for him. If he said that he wanted that volume on that microphone to be at 45, damn it, you better put that microphone at 45. Okay. All right, you also have here the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Next to the Eight of Wands in the reverse, you have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Because see, if things don't go the way that Michael likes, I don't know if he suffered with anxiety, but I'm getting anxiety. If things don't go the way that Michael likes, he gets anxiety. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know if he had issues with poverty growing up or not having enough, because I do know it was a lot of children that they had. But it's something about, he panicked about either not making money, so because he doesn't ever want to be like broke, or he don't want to be as broke as he was when he was growing up. He wanted to never be without. So in order for me to not be without, I got to work hard. There's an energy of I need to work hard so I don't end up on the outs, or I don't end up broke. I just keep feeling the energy of broke. And I'm not surprised that this is coming through, because this has come through for a lot of celebrities that I read for. In particular, I know this came out for Leonardo DiCaprio, and this energy came out for Drake that I can remember. If you guys are interested in checking out those readings from the people I'm mentioning, you can check it out on my second channel, Celebrity Tarot Readings. But yeah, but like I said, with that 8 of Wands in the reverse, this is a person that panics, and either he panicked or he had panic attacks, and it's something about he panics when things start to slow down in his life, okay? When the music is not as popular as it used to be, or when he started, his body was slowing down, okay? One thing, you can fight a lot of things, or money can buy a lot of things, but one thing money cannot buy is the aging process. And I feel like Michael Jackson always wanted to slow down the aging process. Not so much the physical, like his face and all that. We all know that he's had plastic surgery and everything. He had issues with vitiligo, but allegedly he wanted to slow down being tired from dancing, because you get older, your body wants to rest. Those are the things that he tried to fight to slow down, but you can't do that, because when you age, you know, that's just a part of aging. But he tried to fight it any way that he could, and I think this is one of the reasons he may have allegedly upped his medication, okay? And keep in mind, okay, everything that you hear is alleged, okay, in this reading. Tarot is for entertainment purposes only, okay? I am dealing with celebrities that have passed, that are public figures, okay? So keep in mind, this is for entertainment. Everything is alleged. So 4 of Swords here. Unfortunately for Michael, like I said before, there is that 4 of Swords. He needed to rest, but he didn't. He was a workhorse, or at least he was a workhorse towards the end of his life. But now I do feel like for him, he is at a sense of peace. I take the 4 of Swords and the Temperance and the Upright as the cards that indicate peace. He's finally at rest, because when he was still here on earth, allegedly what I'm getting here, he was very restless. He was very stressed towards the end of his life. He was feeling burned out towards the end of his life. But he kept on working for that Ace of Pentacles. Because this is all he's ever known, is I gotta work, because I don't want to ever end up with the Pentacles in the reverse. I just feel like he said, like, I've been there before, or I just don't want to be without. Okay? And you also have here the Queen of Wands in the reverse. All right, Queen of Wands has to do with the person that suffers with a lot of insecurities. Okay, his selfishness could just be from him wanting to work so much, or to want to do so much, so he had to sacrifice a lot of things. Okay, and sometimes he may have to sacrifice time with family, you know, with his children and everything. But he just took that as, I have time. I feel like with him, he always felt like I have more time. That eventually I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But unfortunately, you know, he passed, and he passed at such a young age. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the 5 of Wands in the reverse, which has to do with the person avoiding conflicts. He did not like conflict. Okay. Now he is an authority figure. I will say that if he says what he wants to say, he says it, but he doesn't really like, I don't know why I keep getting all this energy. He don't like back talk. And I don't think he was mean, anything like that. He just, how do I say this? If you all have ever, because I always think of Beyonce when I mention Virgos. But if you ever watch any one of Beyonce's like biographies, her videos, you notice that Beyonce has no problem being an authority figure. When she's speaking to her dancers, when she's speaking to the lighting crew, you know, somebody's getting fired. Okay. But if you ever notice, like her and Nicki Minaj, they are boss chicks and they don't play. Okay. Because when you've been in the industry as long as they have, and as long as Michael has been in the industry, you know that if you're not careful, you can let other people lead your entire career straight into the ground. Okay. And I feel like with them having been in the game as long as they have, they know that they have to speak up, or they are going to get taken for a ride. Okay. So I do believe that this is something that comes naturally with him just being a Virgo, just being a man, just being a leader. But a lot of it, I feel, comes from not having as much control as he could have had when he was a child, due to his father being a strong authority figure. And we all know that growing up, he was allegedly abusive. So let me go ahead and pull some intuitive messages. If you guys are enjoying this reading so far, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, please. Dear God, give me the most important messages that need to come through for Michael Jackson. I keep wanting to say King of Pop. He loved people calling him the King of Pop. Dear God, give me the most important messages that need to come through at this time, please. Give me the most detailed and accurate messages that need to come through for Michael Jackson. And I can't stop smiling. So he's definitely happy and at peace. Dear God. Okay, let's see what we got. You have empty account. I told you there's an energy around him. Either he was not making as much as he used to towards the end of his life, or he had a fear of losing money, or somebody taking advantage, or somebody stealing from him financially. Yeah. Fake it till you make it. I told you, for him, I do feel like the aging process, you know, him getting tired and everything. He had to fake it till he make it. It's like, I'm exhausted, but I'm going to get back out here and I'm going to do this. I'm going to put on this show, because it's all he's ever known was to be a perfectionist. You have an apology is coming. Okay, there could be somebody. I get a strong energy of somebody just feeling a sense of either mourning or some type of sadness around Michael. You have money coming in slowly. Be patient. See, that's the thing. It was like, be patient. Money is coming in. But again, I do feel like this is somebody that worried about that a lot. Okay. He could have, you know, I feel like this has to do with his father being verbally abusive. You have prosperity. See, here's the thing. He had a blessing. He had a gift. Michael was going to succeed whether he knew it or not, okay? Because he was doing a gift that he was giving. He was sharing it with the rest of the world, which is why his music till this day, no matter how many times you hear any of his songs, they still sound amazing. All right, straddling the fence. This is something he could have done a lot in his life. I told you, I feel like he was balancing a decision about leaving like a business partnership, record label, something. But he kept straddling the fence when it came to that. All right, connections. Okay, I'm telling you, could have been due to some connection of people he's known for so long, or he just like familiarity. February, something significant could have happened in his life in the month of February, or this could indicate an Aquarius or a Pisces he was close to. See, all that you need will surely come. Eventually, what he wanted or needed would have come to him, allegedly. Someone has the initial Y. Gemini. I kept saying I keep feeling a strong energy around Prince. So, of course, I'm definitely going to be doing a reading for Prince next. Okay? Prince was a Gemini. Somebody has an Aquarius moon. Okay? Somebody he could have been close to. I hate texting. Let's meet up. He may have been someone that did not like that. May have been more old school. Like, just meet me. Okay? But I'm telling you, there is somebody that he may have been close to that could have been an Aries. All right? This person may still have a hard time with mourning his passing. You have no work. His biggest fear was to not work. I'm telling you. The silence is killing me. Okay, he may have been on the outs with somebody, and this is why this person may still be mourning him, because that's like one of the, I think that's a lot of people's biggest fears, is to fall out with somebody and then that person pass away and then you can't communicate with them. But like I said in this message that I got in the beginning of this reading, whoever this person is, he wants them to know you are not alone. Like, I'm with you. You may not have, you know, you may not have had the chance to meet up with me when we planned it, or whatever the case may be. But whoever this is, somebody needs to let go of guilt. Yeah, it's a man. Okay, you have the other man. There's a man, a male figure, or somebody with masculine energy. Whoever this person is, they regret having not met up with him when before he passed, unfortunately. So I want to go ahead and get some final messages. I don't even know. It is so hard trying to figure out what cards to use to close off this reading when it comes to this channel here. So I'm just going to keep going, I guess, finding the ones that work for me. So This time with his reading, I'm going to use these, okay? Give me the final messages for Michael Jackson. Final messages, please, for Michael Jackson. Y'all, this is a fire sign. This is a fire sign. This is somebody that wanted to apologize to Michael for something. You got the High Priestess of Air. I'm sorry, excuse me, the High Priestess of Fire. And then you also have a message. This is somebody that wanted to relay a message, okay? Or it's something about whoever this person is. Fire sign can also indicate passion, motivation, and create a spark. He never gave this up. He was a very strong, passionate person, but I still believe that there is a fire sign. They wish that they could have said they were sorry. Okay, so that they could have had a new beginning, because you do have this woman on the edge. This is the risk card. They wish they would have taken a risk and spoken out or did something, maybe something in regards to his life. They may feel some guilt behind the way that he passed, allegedly. Whoever this person is, yeah, they're needing to let go of grief or guilt. It's something there with this person. Wow. But if you guys enjoyed this reading, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you're interested in a personal reading, of course, I would love to do one for you. All the information on how to book one is down below in the description, as well as pinned in the comments. Thank you, guys. See you soon with the Prince read. Bye.